So it looks like Dame Dash has more in common with Donald Trump than we thought, because now Revolt TV is speaking out in regards to his claims of being chairman of Revolt or chairman of the month. Not only that, Claudia Jordan is exposing bad, inappropriate behavior from Dame Dash on set.
Here we go now.
Hey Kempire fam, this Friday I will be on Butterskin's Instagram for a special online shopping event. Friday, September 19th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, I'm going live with our faves, Butterskin, to spill the glow. I'm breaking down my real routine and the products I actually use, and so much more. We're talking quick, simple switches that make a huge difference, tips for glowing skin, and exclusive deals and of course, giveaways you can only get during the live. Be sure to tune in and follow @Butterskin everywhere so you don't miss it. And get ready to upgrade your routine and level up your glow with me. Let's get it. I'll see you this Friday, September 19th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 3:30 p.m. PST. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So yesterday we dropped a video summarizing the interview that Dame Dash did with The Breakfast Club. And from that interview, I said to you, it was probably one of the most chaotic Breakfast Club interviews in a while. But there were a lot of things that Dame Dash said, including him being the new chairman of Revolt. It had not been announced yet. And look, I gave him grace. And very much what Claudia says in her video about him, she wanted to keep an open mind and says, maybe he's been misunderstood. Well, silly me for giving him some grace in regards to that, because now Revolt TV's CEO is speaking out in a letter. And I guess he had to send this to the staff because this is a big announcement to make, and the staff is like, what? How come we're finding out about this on the radio? But here's the thing. They released a statement, and this is what they said in their statement. Team, I know some of you might have caught Dame Dash's interview on The Breakfast Club today. To set the record straight, Dame Dash is a hip-hop pioneer with a proven track record as a creator. Yes, we've been in conversations about potential partnerships, things like licensing his shows and films for Revolt, but there is no signed deal. He is not the chairman of our company. There is no acquisition path on the table, because that was the other thing that Dame said, that he would be the chairman for the month and then in the future for the option to buy.
Hell no.
He says, the quote from me in Vibe is completely fabricated. Vibe, I'm a little concerned. You're supposed to be a journalistic outlet. They said, I never said any of that. If anything that major were happening, you'd hear it directly from me. Now here's what's true. We just announced our partnership with Naomi Osaka's Hana Kuma in Sports Illustrated yesterday. Black women and women more broadly are doing powerful things in sports and culture. Let's make sure we're giving that kind of energy the spotlight it deserves. They continue. They said our audience numbers across YouTube and social are hitting all-time highs. And we're working with some of the dopest creators in the culture. Cam'Ron, Drink Champs. We got to talk about Cam'Ron because Cam'Ron's also reacting to this in a very funny way as well. He get Drink Champs, Lene, Vinny, Mariah Rose, Elsie, Hannah, Kuma, Naomi Osaka, Speedy Mormon, Big Facts, and more. Don't get distracted. Let's stay focused and keep stacking wins today. Detavio Samuels, Chief Executive Officer of Revolt. Speaking of Cam'Ron, I wanted to mention what Cam'Ron said in the comment section in regards to the CEO's statement and Dame Dash. So Cam'Ron says, you can't say he's lying through his teeth. He ain't got none. Lying through your gums is treacherous. It sure is. But what's even more treacherous is the damning claims that Claudia Jordan has against Dame Dash. As you know, during the Breakfast Club interview, he mentioned Claudia Jordan. They worked on a movie together. Well, Claudia took to her socials to expose some of his inappropriate behavior and more.
Hey guys, I'm out here playing in this golf tournament and my phone is blowing up with notifications that Dame Dash once again has my name in his mouth when he should be having Polident tight grip in his mouth, instead holding those cheap ass dentures in place instead of worrying about me. Why do you keep trying to bring me into your mess? You've been sued by everybody, you've lost every single lawsuit, and you owe the government all this money, yet you keep trying to bring me into your bullshit. I have been quiet. On the set of Dear Frank, you were wildly inappropriate. You did shit on that set that should have shut it down, okay? Very inappropriate, the way you were carrying on with the women on set, and what you did to me during the one scene was fucked up. I have not embarrassed you yet because everybody else has done that job for me, and including yourself. But if you want to keep running your mouth, then I'm going to tell my side. You was a fucking pervert on set. You were disgusting. The things you did with that porn tape and what you tried.
Pause. Because some of the accusations that she said in this, I was like, why didn't she file a lawsuit? Well, she talks about that in this video.
Do to get me ready for a scene with you while your shunt was showing out of your chest and you thought you was hot. You were not. You were a fat fucking mess. And yes, I understand you see me everywhere, so and you're nowhere except pretending to own ranches that you don't own and borrowing money from people. And you see people that are just flourishing without you, and like you do with Jay-Z, you're just sitting there jealous of everybody else, counting everybody else's money. So now you want to include me in your lawsuit, nigga? Bring it on. You lost every other suit that my lawyer Chris Brown has gone up against you against. You've lost everything. You don't pay rent. You fuck up with all the contracts. You've been sued by everybody and lost because you steal property from people. You found guilty of that, okay? From women. You rent expensive homes to give the image of you being wealthy, and then you default and don't pay your rent. And you've been sued by them, and you've lost those cases too. So why is my name in your mouth? I didn't want my body in your mouth. I sure don't want my name in your mouth. So keep all of us out of your mouth and out of your thoughts, okay? I'm so sick and tired of your shit. You are the reason for your failure. And Dame, you talk so much about people being culture vultures, stealing from the culture and not down with black people and they working for the white man. All while you parade a woman around that is a white woman and you pretend to be that she's Puerto Rican, that you think, oh, it's different, right, with me. And you talk so much about everybody else. Not that there's anything wrong with dating a white woman or a Puerto Rican woman, but you go out of your way to pretend that she's not what she is, okay? In my opinion. And I think that's super whack. But that just shows your character. Your character. Your own family don't fuck with you because of what you do and how you behave. You know, I felt bad for you when we were filming because I was like, yeah, maybe you got a raw deal. Maybe like, you know, he is this victim that he claims to be. But I see now from working with you one time and never again that all your failures are your own. It's your own doing. You cause all of the bad shit that has happened to you. You're not a victim. Your ego in your mouth. You still think it's 2003 and it's the big pimping video when you can spray liquor on women and like it's cute. It was never cute. It never gave cute. So you can continue on your little tour and enjoy the attention. And, you know, people that don't really know and haven't been paying attention to you will be like, oh, man, he's smart, man. And the system did him wrong. You're not. You are struggling with that interview. Charlamagne was running circles around you. You went in there so fake. Oh, I don't fool with men. That's why I don't go anywhere with men. And then Charlamagne quickly checked you and said, you came in here with a man. That is a perfect summation of how fucking fake and whack you are, how much of a liar you are. So keep my name out of your mouth. I worked on a movie that you were given a vanity credit for as director. You gave some input here and there, but Josh Weber was the actual director giving us real direction while you were smoking weed, talking so much shit. Not that there's anything wrong with smoking weed, because I smoke too, but you want to be the director. You didn't want to sign your paperwork, okay? And you were very unprofessional on set. And the one scene that we had where I had to cry about how you treated me and what you did, and you was wilding and out of control, you was highly inappropriate. Did we get past that and did I get over it? Yes, that's why I didn't sue you over it. But it's a note to self. You a fuckboy. It cut me after the best part. Damn, you are a fuckboy. That's why people don't fuck with you. You're a fuckboy. You sit there and talk big game. I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I'm a boss. When you have to tell everybody how much of a boss you are, you're not. When you have to tell everybody how great you are, you're not. When you have to tell everybody how amazing you are, you're not. You're not. And I'm sorry for you. You were on a trajectory to be in big places and big spaces, but you fucked up with your mouth and your arrogant, annoying attitude. All right? I don't know why you think everyone's done you wrong. Are you not guilty in any of this? Like, you've done nothing wrong to put yourself in position? The way you move, like, I got to see firsthand. And you didn't put one penny up for that movie, for Dear Frank. It was called The List at first. And you tried to go sell it behind our backs. You didn't own it, Dame. You didn't own it. Get over it. Move on.
It makes me wonder, is he also going to try and sell Revolt, a company he doesn't own? The levels of delusion.
Shut the fuck up. Keep thinking about more things. You have so many lawsuits where you've been found guilty of defamation. And I didn't jump on that bandwagon. I could have, because you was out there dragging my name. I'm like, what did I do to you besides say no? What did I do to you for not want to spend the night at your house after filming? What did I do to you? Nothing. Nothing. I did not think you needed to be part of the project. I didn't think your name brought any value, but it was a means to an end to get Kanye West involved in the project. That's all. The only reason you were given a vanity credit, Dame. I was there from day one with the producer before you even brought on. And you're mad that I testified about the truth on the stand? I gave sworn testimony. It was all true. And if I didn't, you could have tried to get me for perjury, and you did not. Like I tell motherfuckers that have problems with me, if I defamed you or lied on you, file a lawsuit, bitch. File a lawsuit. Because I stand by what I say, because I don't lie, because I have a bad memory, so I have to tell the truth. Someone just sent me the clip where Dame Dash says on The Breakfast Club that he has video of me saying that he is the best director ever. Really? Really? Dame Dash, I have a proposition for you. I know money's tight. And I'm not rich either. I'm just trying to make it out here in this world. If you can produce the video of me saying that you're the best director I've ever worked with, I will pay for your teeth to get fixed. That's an offer you can't refuse, right? If you can find said video of me telling you you're the best director I've ever worked with, I'm gonna fix your mouth up. And they'll never slip out again.
So that's what Claudia Jordan had to say. And mind you, I listened to that interview and I briefly remember him talking about her in the interview, but damn, you can't deny that Claudia has a lethal read, okay? A lethal read. Dame, this is very sad because I'm sure at some particular point, Dame Dash was a man of means and wealth and great ideas. And he probably could have used this Breakfast Club interview to maybe relaunch his image or rejuvenate his image or rehab his image. But when you are a narcissist and you believe your own lies, because I do believe he believes his own lies on some level. On some level, I do. And that's why I compared him to Donald Trump in yesterday's video. On some level, he believes his lies. And sometimes that works out for you if you're white. But here we are. Guys, I want to know your thoughts and reactions to the chaotic interview that Dame Dash did on The Breakfast Club and what Claudia Jordan had to say and what Revolt is saying this morning when it comes to who is the future chairman of Revolt. Guys, let's continue this conversation in the comment section. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
Here we go now.